So guys, Timothy Bradley was giving an interview and Timothy Bradley in that interview mentioned something that I've been mentioning all along. He said, you know, if Terence Crawford has an iffy performance next week, will he be knocked off the pound for pound list? Would he be not number one? And Timothy Bradley hit back at the reporter and said, Amir Khan is a way better opponent than Anthony Crolla. He goes, like, Amir Khan, what he was basically trying to say, Amir Khan's a different breed of fighter. He's in a different league, and he's a way better opponent than what Anthony Crolla was. And I've been saying this all along. A lot of you were saying, oh, Anthony Crolla and Amir Khan have got the same task. Terence Crawford is in for a much harder fight. And as one of the commentators on ESPN pointed out, that while the fight was going on, Terence Crawford has something to say about that next week when he takes on Amir Khan in a much more competitive fight, right? Amir Khan, Terence Crawford is a competitive fight. It's a very competitive fight. And like I said, Amir Khan actually has a shot of winning the fight. I never thought Crolla had a shot of winning the fight. And to be honest, I actually thought Crolla would do a lot better than what he actually did. I actually thought Crolla would give Lomachenko a bit of problem here and there. Not problem where he would cause him any adversity where there was a chance of Crolla winning the fight, but just a little bit more problems. He'd hit him with a lot more shots. But the way Lomachenko shut him out, it was scary. It was scary because Crolla is a former world champion, you know. Not the elite world champions, but he's still a former world champion. And Lomachenko just completely dismantled him, if I'm honest. But I don't believe if Amir Khan is still the same fighter, Terence Crawford will be able to do that to Amir Khan. The only way he does what Lomachenko did to Crolla today is if Amir Khan is not the fighter he was, because you can't do that to Amir Khan, especially early on. Like first 4-5 rounds, Amir Khan is going to be lightning fast, and it's going to be very tricky for Terence Crawford. He's actually even got to be careful that he doesn't get caught with anything, you know? Because if Amir Khan catches you with that right hand, he can definitely put you on the floor, you know? So this is what I'm trying to say. And Amir Khan's sneaky to the body. So like I said, that's a way more competitive fight. I've been saying it all along. Amir Khan's a way better opponent than Anthony Crolla. You know, a lot of people are like, oh yeah, well, Eddie N said, well, Amir Khan and Crolla know what they're getting themselves into. Yeah, they're both fighting the best fighters in the world. But Amir Khan's and Crawford's fight is going to be a lot more competitive. I always knew Lomachenko and Crolla weren't going to be competitive. It's not like Crawford and Khan's not going to be competitive. Crawford and Khan's going to be very competitive, in my opinion, if Khan's still what he was. Do you understand? Even if he's got a bit of what he was, because like I said, he's a veteran and he's a good fighter. Unfortunately for Crolla didn't have that kind of skill. So you always thought that he doesn't really have a lot of power. He doesn't have a lot of speed. How the hell is he going to beat Lomachenko? You just couldn't see a way how he does it, right? You just couldn't see a way, you know, Crolla can win the fight. You know, you just couldn't see it. So I don't know. I think it's definitely going to be a lot harder fight. I think it's going to be a more interesting fight. I think it's going to be a more watchable fight. I think this was just a more brutal fight for a very brutal fight for Crolla, where he got dismantled really. So yeah, very disappointing. And yeah, I think I personally think that it's going to be a great fight. I think Radio Raheem hit the nail on the head when Radio Raheem said that Amir Khan and Crawford is either going to be a one-sided whooping or it's going to be fight of the year. It could potentially, but that's because of what Amir Khan brings to the table. Crolla never brought anything like that. I couldn't see anything Crolla would do to make this a competitive fight. Fortunately, we know what Amir Khan's got is his speed, and that alone causes fighters hell. So I think it's going to be a very competitive fight. But leave your thoughts, guys. What do you guys make of what Timothy Bradley said, that Amir Khan is a way better opponent than Anthony Crolla? Leave your thoughts, guys. And guys, remember to please like, share and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys in the next video.